Hi everybody, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. Welcome in. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're gonna be jumping back into some more Dune Awakening. Hi Diablo the Scourge, thank you for redeeming first. Hello Cable Hunter. Welcome in Jeff. I hope everybody's having a great day. I appreciate you all being here. Hi Hoy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi Diablo. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Alright, let's try to get into this then. Diablo says, I'm doing good. I'm happy to hear it. Hi Ramen fella, welcome in. How are you? I think I've got enough water. Hi Gardenia Goo, welcome in. Great to see you. Hope you're well. Happy Independence Day to all the people in America. Independence Night now. There's a lot of fireworks going off outside my house. Lots of explosions. Diablo says same. Hi Xerox. Hi Trey. Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. So let's see, I have a few missions I'm working on. This one, I think I can turn in. Wait, I have to do recovered honor. Gather an ID tag. I've got the crossroads missions to do. A Bene Gesserit advanced quest to do. Trey says, what game is that? This is Dune Awakening. And Xerox says, how to play. You can play with me if you want to, Xerox. I'm on the Canis Major server. Hi Iconic, welcome in, how are you? Hi Arsh, welcome in, how are you? Well, it's good that you're working, Ironic. It's better than the alternative, right? It's good to be live. Arsh says, good, how about you? I'm doing well, thank you. Iconic says, not ironic. Sorry, I meant iconic. I guess I just said ironic. But I know your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I probably say ironic more than I say iconic, which is definitely a personality flaw. And so it must have just been muscle memory. Sorry. I know your name, I promise. Iconic says, honestly, it's a one-letter difference. No worries, love. Heartness. So I guess let's go do the get the tags mission first, just an easy starter mission. But I'll begin by putting away a bunch of stuff. Hi Gamersphere, welcome in. Thank you for following me. My name is Dahlia. Hi Dave, welcome in from Toronto. Hello from Florida, USA. Do I have anything else that needs to be put away? That's one way to do it. Oops. Climbing the walls again. You know me. Always climbing the walls. Iconicon says, how large can you make your house? Honestly, pretty big, I think. Pretty big. I have to build another base soon. I'm gonna keep this one also, but I have to build a higher level base soon. So I'm probably gonna make the other one even bigger. But there's some people that have much bigger houses than this, and this house is pretty big. So I need to put this away, I need to put that away. Is there anything else in here that needs to get put away? Need to grab 2 more batteries. Iconic says, ah, okay, excellent. So you can build multiple bases. I love that. Yeah, every individual can build 2 bases, and then you can also share bases with your teammates or close friends if they give you permission. So this is actually the hands base, but they don't really want to build a base, so they just had me build it, and so we share it. And that means that I still have 2 more thieves that I could drop. I don't know if there's a limit of how many bases you can share with people. Kale says 3 bases. You can have 3 bases per person? That's per person, you mean? Wow. Guess I haven't gotten far enough in the game for a 3rd base yet. See, here's the hand. Just hanging out in the living room. Hello, the hand. Cable says, I have 3! Cool. Soon I will have to build another base. Soon. I'll put this right here. Oh, it's full. Guess I need to put backup parts somewhere. How about here? This looks like as good a place as any. Because this area is kind of not that organized yet. Hi, Gilby, how are you? Gilby swivels into the chat fatly as a Fremen who is fat. Welcome, Gilby the Fat. Bless the maker and his water, Dahlia, you actual hologram. Hardness, Gilby. I'm so happy to see you. Are you playing Dune 2? I would love to have you on my server. We have a guild. If you have time or desire to come and join us, of course, because I know it's a very time-intensive game. We do have a lot of people in our group over here already, and you'd be more than welcome to join us. We're the Atreides side on this guild. So cool that you're playing. What do you think of the game? I love it so much. I have like a hair in my eye, everybody, so sorry. Something's poking my eye. I don't like it. To wait and see what happens. I think I hopefully got it. It was all tickly. It was tickling my eye. I have to say that's one of the only places I don't want to be tickled is in my eyeball. Everywhere else is pretty much fair game. Gilby says, I bought it the other day, but I haven't had time to actually start playing it yet. I'm hoping to start it in about an hour once I finish my Saturday stuff. That's so cool. If you do, I'll come over and meet you. And you can use my base while you're getting started if you want. But you have to get through like the basic stuff. My base is in the second zone. JJ Hartness! How are you doing? But we'd love to have you over here if you want to play with us, Gilby. It's one of those games where it takes a long time to get... Well, it doesn't, like... It's easy to keep your stuff going. Like, your house has a whole month before it expires. It will expire if you don't fill it with fuel, but it has, like, a whole month. And... Or 20 days. That's a long time. But it does take a large time commitment, so it's hard to play multiple characters. I'm probably eventually going to start a second character that's Harkonnen. I think right now it might be on the Harmony server. However, I think also my friend Pony is gonna play. And I assume she'll probably be Harkonnen, because she usually likes the evil side of stuff. So we'll see, but if Pony starts a Harkonnen somewhere, I'll probably go to Pony's server. But I have to wait and see what she does. Is this mine? This looks like mine. It's got all the looks of mine. Gilby says, do I also need to be in the same specific server as you? Because I'll therefore need to know which server to play in. Yes. And thank you for reminding me, because I like to put it into the chat and then pin it. Hi, Cortra, welcome
just
in.
Traded with 6 viewers.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. Happy 4th to all the Americans. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Dahlia the Hologram. We are just getting started in Dune Awakening. How was your stream, Cortra? Great to see you. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for the victory fanfare. Everybody who is already here, if you're not following Cortra yet, please go follow him. Say hello. He's an awesome streamer and a great friend to the community. We love him here. And please excuse me, everyone. I have something tickling my eyeball. It's like a hair or something. It's gonna mess up my makeup. I might have to go look in the mirror and see if I can see it, because it's tickling me in my eyeball. Very uncomfortable. Jonathan says, Kortra dug a hole for an hour and a half and got killed by moles. I dug a hole for 90 minutes. A game about digging a hole. That's a very interesting title. Would you recommend it? And Kortra says, how is Dune? Dune is so amazing. I absolutely adore it. Have you tried it? Are you thinking about trying it? Hi, Pablo. Welcome. How are you? Jonathan says, yes, play it. What's it about? And Kortra says, I think it's a cute one-shot game. Aww, that sounds fun. Jeff says, grr to grr. Hi, Jeff. Heartness. Thanks, Pablo. Heartness. Let me look and see if I can find the hair that's attacking me. I don't see it. There's a hair attacking me. Maybe I need a flashlight in my eye. Will somebody please shine a flashlight in my eye? That'll help me, right? Will that help me find it? Who wants to volunteer? I really don't see it. Oh well. Hopefully it goes away. Really? Aquata? For real? Well, if that's the case, hi everybody. I didn't know you were here. But that's okay. Lurking is cool. Thanks for lurking and being cool. Nice to see you, Quada. It's been a while. Aquata says, Happy 4th! Happy 4th to you too! Heartness! Okay. I was going to write what server we're in. We're in server Canis Major. And we are in Set Sahid. And anybody can join us. We do have a guild. Everybody's welcome. Hi, SNS Darkness. It's great to see you. Hi, Bomb Squad. Welcome in. It's great to see you. Pablo says, what are you playing? We're playing Dune Awakening. Have you tried it yet? It's so fun. Gilby says, you know, I find it slightly amusing that reading the Fremen names is going to be natural to me because it's basically just Arabic. That's a cool point. I love that. I wish I could turn off just the sounds of ornithopters and just the sounds of gunfire. You know what I mean?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
SNS Darkness says, I just had steak. I'm full. Ooh, that sounds good. Corcher says, I was so confused by the ornithopter sounds. I thought I accidentally opened a new game. Yeah, I just turned them down. I find that way too loud and very obnoxious, and everybody can have their own ornithopter, so there's no way I can control it. Like, I think that was actually somebody, like, probably a guildie coming to the guild house. But because it's like anybody can do it, and I can't control it, it makes it extra difficult. Don't worry, Cable. You can't help it that the ornithopters are so loud. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, now I remember. I was trying to get this in here. Thanks for being patient, everybody. There was a lot going on there at once. So yeah, anybody's welcome to come play. We are on the Canis Major server, set Sahid. And we have a guild. We're Atreides if you want to come play Atreides side. How are you doing, Bomb Squad? Welcome in. Great to see you. Let's see. I wanted to put this over here too. How are you doing, Jeff? Sorry that I kept you waiting. Oh no. The YouTube side looks weird. That's okay. Everybody, we are only 50 subs away from 2,000 on YouTube. So if you haven't already, please consider subbing on YouTube. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's play! Thanks for your patience, everyone, while I made sure that my server was posted across chats so that everybody can come play if they want. Jeff says, seems fine to me. Thanks, Jeff. Whew. Let me know if anything goes weird. I'm gonna turn the sound back up, but maybe not as loud. Sound effects half. That's about right. Okay, so we are gonna go. Let's see Cable. I think Cable tried to come visit. If Cable's still here, we'll say hi. Cable's in the guild. Cable is an officer in the guild. If you ever want to invite your friends, or if you need help, ask an officer in the guild. They will help you. Bum-ba-dum. I think maybe they already got what they needed and went bye-bye. Because I don't see anybody. This is kind of like the unofficial guild house. Here's the hand. What's up, the hand? I could try to add the hand to a group, but I don't know if he's really playing very actively today. Alright, let's get in our plane. Speaking of planes, we're gonna get in our plane and go to... where? Wherever the Atreides mission is. Actually, before we do that, I think I would rather wait and see if there's something I can do for the Landsraad. I don't have the ability to make Regis Vulcan guns right now. And deliver industrial pumps. We could go grind industrial pumps. Also, Regis swords. I can't make those yet. Diamondite dust. I can make that, or I can farm that. So it looks like those are the things I could do. Hydraulic piston. I don't think I've picked those up before. Okay. So it looks like we have the choices of farming diamondite dust and industrial pumps. I think those are the only things I can do right now. Hello! Good to see you, Cable Hunter. And good to see you, Hand. Two of the officers of the guild are here. In the spotlight. Marty Hartness, happy 4th of July. Marty says, just jumping in to say hello, wishing y'all a happy 4th of July, and smash that like. Super Hartness, Marty, it's great to see you. How's everything been going? I don't think I have a mod right now, but if one of my mods comes in, we'll do a shout out for you. I am not sure if I'll have a mod tonight, to be honest. We'll see. I might have started a little late. Marty says, overtired this evening. Well, I hope that you get all the rest you need. Industrial pumps. Let's look on the map. Map. Industrial pumps are... over here, maybe? Where were they? I completely forgot where they were. They're at Centennial City. I'm not sure I've been there yet. Please don't tell me where it is. 'Cause that doesn't ring a bell. But I've gotten them before because I've made my stuff. So I'll find something. I do not remember where I got them from. I do remember picking them up weirdly. Is this the area I picked them up from? There we go. This is where I got them from, I think. Centennial City! Oh, I have been there! Okay. Hartness. Cable says, woot! Okay, so I'm going there then. Let's go get some of that. So, in case anybody wants to, in fact, I'll announce it to the whole guild. Right now, farming diamond dust and industrial pumps are PvE things to do on the Landsraad board. You can deliver them at the Tradie City. Also, if you meet the minimum amount, you get a prize. Hi, Morgor. Hi, Willie. Welcome in. Great to see everyone. So I think I'm gonna go do that. Do I have everything I need? I don't need this. Other than that, I seem to be good. I have some water. I have some blood packs. I don't need this blood pack that's full of blood. I'll put the blood pack that's full of blood away. Gilby says, Dahlia, where in the Discord did you write the name of your server? Here. I put it, posted in the chat, and this is a repeat. So the server is Canis Major, but each server is broken into separate instances. So any instance we would be able to still play together, but if you want to have like your house in my neighborhood is Seat Sahid. Basically. And if you want me to come to the beginning of the map and play with you, I can. It's up to you. Do some early questing stuff with you. Cable says you can build in any seat now. Yeah. Okay, sounds good, Gilby. And feel free to, like, just take your time and get adjusted if you'd want to. But if you want me to come play with you, I will. Okay, Cortra, thank you for the lurk, Heartness, and thank you again for the raid. Willie says, how are you? I'm doing well. Can y'all believe it's already July? I'm excited to be attending GCX at the end of this month. It is a convention of gamers that use gaming to do good, particularly raising money for charity, and particularly with a focus on St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So that'll be a very fun event. It's a gaming convention, so there'll be games and a lot of other streamers. I'm excited to meet some of my friends that I talk to a lot online, like Ma Tater and Catarella. Those are two streamers that I've been networked with for a long time, but I'll get to meet them for the first time, and it's gonna be awesome. Jeff says, yeah, supersized Dahlia. Happy that you like it. I need to build one more blood bag before I go. Oh yeah, I need to build this too. I didn't know I had to build this. I was wondering what I did with this, so I have to build it. And then I need a blood bag. Can I only use it one time? Maybe I have to build a blood bag over here. Possibly. Am I missing a supply? Here we go. Medium blood bag. I thought I had the recipe for a large blood bag. What do I need for that? There we go. Large blood bag. Let's do that. And I also can make a giant water container now. Alright, so let's try these out. I think I have plenty of water to fill this up. Willie says, sweet! Heck yeah, let's go. Let me put one of these in here. How about this one? Willie says, I'm gearing up for Dragon Drive for Switch 2. Awesome. That sounds really good. I'm excited for you. I'm waiting to get a Switch 2. We have a Switch 1. So I'm sure I'll get a Switch 2 eventually, but we haven't gotten one yet. Wow, this thing really holds a lot of water. That's excellent. Kind of makes it so I don't really need the other water bottles, right? Wow, that is a lot of water. I love that. I think in this case, I'm gonna put some of my water bottles that are full of water that I maybe don't need as much anymore in here. Save my space. Hi, Tigress. Welcome in, everybody.
Just traded with 10 viewers.
It's great to see you all. I'm Dahlia the Hologram. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for choosing me for your raid. How was your stream? Hi, Hashimi Plays. Hi, Shade Tree Garage. Hi, Tigress. Everyone, please join me in following Tigress. Willie says, it's a basketball game and wheelchair looking things. Cool. Thank you so much for picking me for your raid. I hope you had an amazing stream. And how was your adventures in Dune Awakening? I love this game so much. Cable says, I think my base can hold 400,000-ish. 400,000-ish waters? Ooh. That's epic. So there's a little bit of blood in here that... Wait. Wrong way. I was trying to put this in here. Definitely, Tigress. How are your adventures? Hope you're having a great time. I absolutely love this game so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I really only want to bring 4. Any more than that kind of seems like a lot. Maybe this will be good. Willie says you play with 2 Joy-Cons, 2 as in dual mouse controls. I have. I usually like to play with a controller. Okie dokie. Off I go. Tigress, thank you so much for following me. I'm Dahlia. And it's so nice to have you here in the garden. Nice, Cable. That's the officer of the guild, Cable. Doing barrel rolls for us. Oh, Tigress, please don't apologize. Definitely get some rest. I suffer from stomach problems myself. I definitely relate. I hope you feel better. Okay, Gilby, sounds good. Gilby says, Cable be ornithopter swiveling. Yeah! Indeed. I love how beautiful this game is. Flying around really puts things into perspective. Gilby said, or Willie says, I'm also gearing up for Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 Edition featuring mouse control and camera. Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun too. Eastern Shield Wall. Let's go. Ah! My barrel rolls are sloppy. Oh no, we crashed! It's okay, you can't really crash in this game, thankfully. I think this is about where we need to be. Let's try to land a little bit more organized. Whoa, that was organized. All right, very good. Most excellent. Let's switch this out over here like this. Yoink. Hello. Do you want to be in my group? Let me add you to my group. Everybody can be in the group. Let's go. Yay! Now everybody has ornithopters. Well, not everybody, but a lot of us. I think a good portion of us have ornithopters now. We're about ready to start doing spice runs as a guild. And we still have spots if anybody else want to join us. We're tradies. Whoa. Lag. You look like an Emily. I don't know who you are. Time to kill. Hey, come back. I'm a sword master. Hey. Whoa. Well, I mean, they died, so it technically worked. But that was some chaos. Let's take their blood like the vampires we secretly are. Not so secret, I guess. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Yay, Gilby! Congratulations! As soon as you get into the world, let me know what your name is, and I'll add you as a friend and add you to the guild. Whoa. No compatible container. There's no way I should have filled everything up by now. That feels like a glitch. Unless I accidentally took an excessive amount of stuff. Let's get all the boxes so we can turn in as many of the thingies as possible. Actually, I think that... Isn't there only like one spot that has the thingies? They're kind of rare. Oh, there's some. Yay. Industrial pumps. We need the industrial pumps for our faction. We're working on a Landsraad square right now. I also found out that those gun parts you can sell, which is good because, to be honest, like, you use them for crafting, but you don't need them that often. So you can sell the extras. Hi, Quirks! Happy 4th! I hope you're having a great Independence night. How you doing? Everybody go follow Quirks if you haven't already. They're awesome. Anybody in here? I see someone. Where? It's not me. Quirk says I'm doing well. Just finished a stream, which I haven't done in ages. Awesome. Hope it was a very good stream. When you said my name, did you mean username or character name? Character name is probably a good place to start. I think it'll work on either technically, but it does seem to lead with character name. Alright, let me get to a safe place real quick. I have to get some blood. Oh, it's the water that's no compatible container. Alright, alright. I'll just chill out. I don't need to be taking all this blood yet if I can't even drink water. Hi, Mr. Lothar. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Lothar says, need all the fluids. I have to stay hydrated. Okay, this is a safe place. Let's get connected with Gilby. Friend invites. Search player. I think that the disband guild button is in too easy of a place to accidentally touch it. I keep almost accidentally pushing it. Okay, so you're invited to my friends list, my group, and my guild. We still have some spots. There's a lot of people that need to log in and get their invitations, but we still have some spots. And we're tradies, and we're just getting to the point where we're starting to push on the Landsraad board. So, the more the merrier. Let's try to get in the top 5. That'd be fun. So right now we're working on industrial pumps and diamondite, both of which it looks like there's still some room to do that, so I think we'll be okay. Quirk says, I'm switching things up. I've decided to do music streams these days. I'm still enjoying your Doom streams, though. Cool, what kind of music? And Cable says, I'm online a lot if anyone needs anything. Yeah, and Cable's an officer too, so if you need to invite a friend, or if you need any help, you can ask an officer. All friends are welcome. We are gonna be inviting more people to be officers too, based on who levels up the fastest and who is the most helpful. So if you're interested, there's room for more officers. Cable says, key is over by me. Okay, I'm just taking my time. I really like to just go at my own pace and open every box. So please don't feel the need to wait on me or anything. How do you access text chat and friends list? You hit tab and then go down to this social triangle. Wait. Weird. When I touched it, for some reason, on my computer, it opened my Xbox app, but I think that that was because of how low my mouse was. But that was an unexpected result. Anyway, this is the social menu. Friend invites will be over here. There's also party invites over here. Guilds, I think invite would be somewhere here too. I'm not really sure. The social menu in this game is a little bit weird, honestly. It leaves some to be desired. Also, I would recommend... Oh, it looks like you joined, so I want to welcome you to the guild. I will say that I recommend you go into your settings. Hi, Silver. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Happy 4th. No worries. I actually started really late, too. I've only been on about an hour. In gameplay, there's this option at the bottom that says... Maybe it's not gameplay. Maybe it's display? Show chat bubbles on and show voice chat indicator on, show friendly indicators. The two I really, really recommend are show chat bubbles, because otherwise you don't really see what people say. And then also show friendly indicators. This is super helpful because if you're in a group with somebody, they'll be numbered, and otherwise you can't really tell who they are or where they are. So I highly recommend show friendly indicators. And actually the thing I think I meant, maybe chat bubbles isn't what I was thinking of. I think it's show text on HUD. That's what I was thinking of. When you turn on show text chat on HUD, then you see any chat whenever somebody says something. But if you don't do that, you won't see it. So like, see how there's chat right there right now? If I didn't have that on, I would have to actually open my chat to see the chat. And that's annoying because then you don't see when people are talking to you. I feel like they should switch it so that that's on by default. Currently it's not on by default. Jeff says, do you ever go to the cold parts of Dune? Currently the only planet that we're on is Arrakis. I think they do have the opportunity to potentially open other planets later if they want to, but right now it's really about harvesting spice, which is only on Arrakis, so that's all they needed to open as they launched the game. Jason Lee, oh my gosh, let's go! That's so awesome! So, I actually have the server that we're on pinned to the top of the chat. I'd love for you to come play. So it's got the server and the instance. You do need both of them to be exactly in the same address as me, although as long as you're on the same server we can play together. And then as soon as you get into the game I can add you to the guild and add you as a friend. Well, welcome in, Jason Lee, it's great to have you. Quirk says, I do learn to play a song on piano streams now. I've been doing a learn a song a day challenge for myself through June, and I'm continuing it through July. That's awesome! I want to come see you play piano. Cable says, on keyboard you can press O. Thank you, Cable. That's a good tip. And so good to see you, Silver. I'm glad you made it. Jason says, awesome, awesome. Launching now. We'll see what happens. Woohoo! Cable says, next DLC is the ice cap. They're opening up other planets for the DLCs. So that was just something I was like, they could do that. Like, logically, they could, right? That's so cool that they are doing that. I think that there's a lot of promise for this game long term, honestly, and I like the lore a lot. Cable says, same planet, cool. I didn't know that Arrakis had an ice cap. That seems counterintuitive. But if there's one thing about Dune, it's you should expect the unexpected. You might even hallucinate. And then you don't know what's going on. Actually, weirdly, that's one of my favorite things about this game. Is coming off of spice and then like suddenly having weird sounds and weird shadows appear. I think that that's like the coolest part. It's like strange come down hallucinations, like withdraw hallucinations is what it's supposed to represent, but it's actually really fun to play through. My girl's a spice lover. Cable says, I still have not had the spice withdrawal. I get it a lot. You need to eat more spice. Eat and play and eat. And the spice shadows will come. I could probably make them come. But I need to, like, attack somebody. When Cable kills all the guys, there's no one for me to fight. But it's okay, because we came for industrial pumps. In this case, it's okay. And I also just did a thing where I, like, did nothing but killed. I ran through and killed and didn't loot anyone for, like, 3 hours. Because one of the Landsraad things was, like, kill deserters or something, right? And so I was just running through and killing and running through and killing and running through and killing. And I didn't do any looting and I didn't do any questing and all I did was kill. So I'm actually ahead on my levels now because of that. Seductive, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Seductive Graffiti says, public announcement, Dahlia is the best. Cable says, I got 11 pumps. Let's go. That's awesome. You know where to drop them off already, or do you want me to show you? Seductive Graffiti says, doing good. Just got home from work. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, Seductive Graffiti. Super heartness. Hope you had a nice day at work. Cable says, I do not know. Okay. Do you know where the Atreides town is? The town that's just Atreides that's in the basin? Whoa. Yes. Okay. So a little bit down the hill from the town, across the street from where the bad guys are, there's like a separate place where planes can land and stuff. There's a guy there that takes the things. If you want, I can take you there in just a second. But he's in that area that's like the landing pad area just next to the city. He takes all the deliveries for the Landsraads. Cable says, oh yeah, I know where it is. I've seen him. Yeah, he's the guy. I just figured this all out, as you know. Because you know I had not become Atreides yet, because I thought I couldn't go to Harco City if I was Atreides. And then I went to Harco City, and then you're like, you can still go there after you're Atreides. And I was like, oh. And so then I became Atreides. And now, I'm really into doing the Landsraad stuff.
We need to recruit some medical people into the movement. A real physician would be nice, but any sort of chemist or medic would be a start. We've had several folks taken ill, and there's not
Magic
a lot we can do for
only.
them out here. The whole crew that flew off with Yates on that salvage recovery job have come down sick. Some of them are in a real bad way. People are blaming that bad spice that's supposed to be going around. No one wants to go near them now.
Oh. Hi, Strideroo. Welcome back. Great to see you. How have you been? Seductive says, went and bought Ghost Recon Breakpoint on stream summer sale. One of my fave games to play. Awesome. Hope you enjoy your new game. Woohoo! Let's see what treasures are to be had. Here's the big treasure. Hi, Bold Zach. Welcome. I'm Dahlia. Hope you're having a great day. That's a funny name. Let's see. Doop-a-doo. Drop some of this, I guess. Pick up some coins. Ooh, treasures. This is the kind of treasures everybody really wants. What should I drop for this? Let's drop... It's time to shop till you drop. Could drink this. I have too much stuff. I don't think I need this. Do I? Do I need spice residue cable? Don't tell me what for. Just say yes or no. Because I don't know yet. I don't think I need this yet. Cable says yes. Okay. Guess I have to drop the gun parts. I think I already have like
Sector
2
weather
of
alert.
these.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Need to drop one more thing. Cable says, oh no, my Thopter's outside. Go put it on your thingy. Or fly away. I'll be fine without you, don't worry. Go fly away. Save your chopter. And then try to drink this spiced beer to make room. Did it work? And also eat this spiced food to make room.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay. Because I want this gun. And I also want this. Okay. That's everything I can carry. I can't carry anything else. Gilby says, now I need to figure out where to build. One thing I will tell you, Gilby, don't get attached to your first base. I don't want to give you any spoilers. Just don't do it. Your first base won't matter. The missions won't let it matter. I wish somebody would have told me that. Your second base you can get attached to. Don't get attached to your first base. So your first base doesn't matter. Just like build, bare minimum, blah. Progress. Because once you get to the second zone, then you're really in the game. The first zone is like a tutorial zone. Cable says, I got it! Woo! Yay! I'll just hide in here until the storm is gone. Maybe I missed some treasure chests by chance or something. Oh yeah, I don't think I've been in here. And there's bad guys! Let's go! Uh-oh! 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 Run! Self-revive! Self-revive! Oh no! Hi, little Al. How you doing? It's good to see you. Cable says, yeah, I hid under a rock. Heck yes. Hi, Native. Welcome. How are you? Hoolivan says, well, that went well. Yeah, it did, Hoolivan. You're right. It went well. It went well. It's okay. Good to see you, little Al. Run to my stuff! You don't see server information? It should be at the top. Hold on. Let me get it if it's not. Maybe somebody accidentally unpinned it. And welcome in, Hulvion. Hope you're doing well. Gradgar, Heartness, it's great to see you. Protect me, Cable. Please protect me. I'm gonna have to put the server information in from scratch again. Right? I think. Okay. Yeah, let's just put it in from scratch. So... it is... Hi, Karis. It's great to see you. How are you? Fulvion says, yeah, I'm alright. I haven't got to play in about 2 weeks. Gotta log in tomorrow and refuel my generator. Well, hopefully you have some time to play soon. I'm very busy myself. I definitely can relate to that. Server... Canis Major. Hi, Javier. Happy 4th. I hope you're having a great holiday. Instance. Seat Sahih. See, I'm hallucinating now. I can hear it. Let's see if I can find the shapes. Wait, uh-oh. I better pin that message first. But I put it up for you, Jason. And how are you doing, Gradgar? It's great to see you. Okay. Where's my sword? There we go. Ah, that didn't go very well, but they still died. Okay, here's my stuff that I dropped. Wonder if there's any more pumps lying around, since we're here for pumps in the first place. I guess I can't carry anymore. I really don't need this. What the? That's not supposed to be in that slot. Kind of funny though. I think I already looted in here.
Identify
Okie dokie. Some batteries. I don't know if I have picked up batteries or not. Looks like I have, so I can get more then. Now I'm full just by weight, so sounds like a good time to go. Close, it's right here. Quartermaster. After this we can go get diamond dust. That place is really fun, the place with the diamond dust. Fancy flying. Jason, I think Ollie's starting at the same time too. If you guys have any interest in teaming up, you're both starting on the same server at the same time. It won't let me do that right now. That's fine. I'll have to fly away.
In the name of the Red Duke, how can I be of service today?
I'm making a delivery.
Excellent. Every little bit of help matters. But the Landsraad is a large organization. Do you know which block the recipient belongs to?
The Manufacturing Union. Jason says, I'm trying to create a character right now. Oh yeah, take your time. That's an important part of the game.
Ah, the Manufacturing Union. Very good. Which house? Delivery for House Lindarin. Noted. We'll make certain it reaches them.
Okay, now let's go get some of the other things that we need. Jason says, tempted to be Harkonnen. I would recommend being Atreides on this server. We're gonna do a Harkonnen on the other server. But if you want to be in our guild, you have to be Atreides. Because we're already aligned with Atreides over here. But as soon as this character hits 200, I'm going to make a Harkonnen, probably wherever Pony is, or on Harmony. Jason Lee says, well, that solves that then. Yeah. Although, I mean, I've heard rumors of, like, you can be Harkonnen and get stuff for discount and then betray them. But the problem is that then you can never go to Harka Village again after that. And also, it's very un-Atreides like to betray the Harkonnen. So you would be like a half-assed fake Atreides if you did that, because Atreides are all about honor, and that's like super unhonorable or dishonorable, right? So betraying the Harkonnen is a very Harkonian thing to do. Let's see. Next, we're gonna go... Well, let me think about this for a second. Do I have full inventory? I think my inventory is full enough. I should probably go home super fast. Then we'll go to the place with the diamondite dust. Gradgar says, betrayed a great house? Preston disliked that. Lol. Cable says, yeah, me too. Okay, I'll meet you at the diamondite place in a minute. After we go home for a sec. My current home is right here. Gilby says, giant talking mouse! I'm hallucinating the geriatric spice. Where's the giant talking mouse? That's so cool. I love that. Geriatric spice. Man. Let's go, geriatric spice. Woo! I need to eat more spice. Gradgar says geriatric spice? Is that just Old Spice deodorant? Oh my gosh. Legacy, hi. How you doing? Silver says, tell the giant talking mouse to say hi to Alice. Yeah. Woo! Nosedive into the sands. Whoa, the worm is like, I can see you and I want to eat you. I can feel it. You can tell when the worm wants to eat you because your controller starts shaking. And there was a worm that had its eyes on me like a cute little fly in the sky that it wanted to devour. Gilby says, now I have to walk 1.5 km across the desert. Don't worry, you won't have to walk for too long. Hold on, maybe I can bring you an old bike. You want me to bring you an old crappy bike? I like stole some of the sand bikes. Legacy says, sorry, I haven't been around. Been helping a friend stay out of depression. Since his fiance cheated on him, but he's getting better slowly but surely, so yeah. That's good of you to help your friend. I'm sorry that his fiance cheated on him. Gradgar says, walking across the sandworm dinner menu. Gilby says, yes, please. Okay, let me bring you an old bike. Legacy says, wait, I thought you were the sandworm, though. Cable says, I do have a taxi service too. Well, what I was thinking was I would bring the bike in my pocket and fly over there and drop it. And then fly away. Or I could put the vertibird in my pocket and ride over there and drop it. But probably flying would be faster. Gradgar says they call me Dr. Worm, but I am not Shai-Hulud. Silver says, I'm the fly in the sky, just buzzing around, waiting to land on your food. Parody of Alan Parsons' Eye in the Sky. Awesome! Let's see if I can get comfy. Broken chair for the win. Okay. I think this is gonna be okay. As long as I hold completely still. So I still need to put this away. I still need to put this away. I still need to put this away. Still need to put blood away. And that's it. One of these is supposed to be where we put the batteries. There we go. That's where the batteries go. Wonder if I have any extra gear to bring Gilby. Let's see. I can bring Gilby an extra sword. I'll fix this one up. This one would be a good gun for Gilby to start. And let's see. Actually, I don't know. Can I build better stuff than this? Maybe. We'll see. Bring a belt. I feel like I can build stuff and it'll be better quality and last longer. Maybe I'll just build some stuff for Gilby. Bring Gilby a little starter set of things. And I need some spice. I need some spice for my spicy ways. I think I'm gonna bring 25 spice with me. It's time to eat. Let's see. I'll build Gilby. I don't want to make something that's difficult for him to fix. Maybe I'll just bring the stuff that I already have. I'm confused. Hold on, I need to turn the sound down again. Whew. Wait, is this where aluminum is? Part of it, at least. Actually, I don't want Gilby to be like too spoiled, so I'll bring him some random crap and some water bottles. That'll be the best way to help. I can't spoil him too much and be like, here's end-level gear, and you just started. That kind of ruins the game, right? But a couple of water bottles, everybody loves that. Nobody will be sad about getting a couple of free water bottles at the beginning of the game. And what else? I always get sad if people do everything for me by giving me all the stuff. Don't want to do that. Although, one of these would probably really help Gilby, don't you think? Never have to try to figure out how to get water in his whole life. Here's a nice knife for Gilby. And... Hi, Mr. Exceptional. Great to see you. How you doing? What you been up to? Give Gilby a funny helmet. This helmet will only do for a while, and then when it wears out, you can bring it back to my house and take it apart or fix it. But when it wears out, you won't have the ability to fix it right away. Just don't worry about it. But it does have parts that are worthwhile, so don't throw it away. Pretty much all the gear I have will be basically the same as that. Like, it'll be really helpful until it breaks, and then you won't be able to fix it. But if you bring it back to my house, I can either fix it or replace it. And I'll just give you the random things that I have lying around. That way as to not spoil the game for you too much. And it doesn't look like we really have a lot of clothes lying around. But that's okay. It's like I said, I don't want to spoil you too much. Mr. Exceptional says, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. Fulvian, thank you so much for following me. Heartness. It means a lot. Mr. Exceptional says, the hunt for spice continues, I see. Yes, this game is so fun. Have you tried it? Hi, Noob Gamer. It's great to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Hi back. I think that's everything I need. Extract some water. And make sure that whatever bike I'm about to give away is ready to go. Is this the bike I was gonna give away? Sand bike might be it. Is this it? Yeah, I think this was it, so I'll fix this one up. Does this one have an inventory? It does. This might have been the bike I used to use originally. This is actually a pretty nice bike, I think. But I don't need it anymore. You can definitely have it. And Jason, I have stuff for you too if you want when you get into the game. Mr. Exceptional says, I want to try Dune, but waiting for it to go on sale. Fair enough. Well, I look forward to having you join us when it goes on sale. Gilby says, hopefully I have the inventory space. Well, one thing about the bike is it'll give you inventory space. I think this one is my old bike. Let me see. This might be mine. I better be sure. This one's definitely one of my old ones, but this is my two-seater. I guess I could just take the two-seater off and put a inventory on here instead. Because this one's definitely my old bike. Mr. Exceptional says, till then I'm playing Planet Zoo. Such a relaxing game. I've played Planet Coaster before and I've seen videos of Planet Zoo, and Planet Zoo does look very cool. I like strategy games like that and management games. They can't make anything like that yet, but it's okay because I'll teach you how to take care of it until you can get that tool. I actually didn't use that tool for the longest time, and also since I'm putting the inventory on the back, you're not able to store the bike on the tool with the inventory in it. So what I would do is just hide my bike in sheltered areas during a storm, or if I wasn't using it, and then it would be fine. Just make sure that you put it in a sheltered area. Don't abandon it in a random place. I'll teach you how to do it. Hi, Jesse. How have you been? It's so good to see you. I think this is my current bike. So it should have one of these in it, and it does. We'll give some extra fuel, because you're gonna need fuel at the beginning of your life. And you'll probably need the things to fix it. So let me go like this. Do a little switcheroo right there. Detach the two-seater. And then assemble the inventory. And then repair. Chizzy J Hartness, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, or the 5 gift subs. 10 total. You're amazing. Super duper Hartness. Thank you for gifting a sub to Merlin Elf, Gradgar Twitch, War Gamester, SFA Asian, and Carl Wolf. Super Hardness, that's amazing. Happy 4th of July to you. It's so great to see you again. Let me put you on the list for Heartness Artness. Hope you had a really good 4th. How have you been, Chizzy J? And thank you for the hype train, too. Maybe I can pull up the hype train so I can see it while it's going. Woohoo! Level 2! Epic! Can I play with the hype train going? Yeah, pulling that up makes it so I can't see it. Chizzy says, doing work in Dune for Shai-Hulud like you. Yay! I love that. This is such a good game. Thank you for following me for 4 years, 4 months, 7 days, and 22 hours, Jesse. That means a lot to me. I think this bike's ready to go. So let me put this in here. No, that's the wrong thing. I need to put this in here. This I'll bring. Aw, Anonymous, thank you so much for 2 gift subs. That's epic of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for gifting a sub to Watermoon and Araquin, Super Hardness. To everybody who's received gift subs from the very generous donors, I hope that you enjoy your gift subs, enjoy your ad-free viewing, and enjoy your emotes for the month. And Anonymous, I am going to make a Artness that says Anonymous on it tomorrow. And I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your drops. Just a reminder, everybody who gifts 2 subs in the channel qualifies for a Atreides officer outfit through July 8th, I think. So for a few more days. Hi Hardy, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome in, friend. May I please have a shout out for the Hardy Heathen? Let's see. I have to make the repair supplies and then bring this to my friend. Stan, welcome back. It's great to see you, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having a really nice day. So let's make some welding wire. And a basic bike tool. What's the basic bike tool? I forget. There we go. This is the basic bike tool. So this is all that they need. Happy 4th, Stan. I hope you've had a wonderful Independence Day today. Hardy Heathen says, to be honest, not super awesome. Just really pissed off and whatnot, but don't want to drag Strim down, so we'll leave it there. And yeah, other than that, doing okay, I guess. I'm sorry that you're pissed off, Hardy Heathen. You know I care, so if you feel like sending me a DM or sharing in the serious and sad, definitely want to be there for you. Thank you for being considerate about not wanting to trigger other people, though. I love that you're always very considerate like that. That's super cool of you, and I'm sorry that you're going through a hard time. So I'm going to fuel this up and then put some fuel in here. But all... Oh, wait. I can't actually... I have to carry this stuff, I think. So now I need to add Gilby to the group. So Gilby, please accept the friend, or not the friend invite. Please accept the group invite. It's coming through right now. And that'll make it so I can see where you are. And I'll fly to you and bring you this delivery of goods. Bring you some random goods to get started along the way. Do I need to fuel? I feel like might need to bring more fuel then. Yeah, it looks like that was a lot of fuel. I'm gonna go grab some more fuel cells. Chizzy says, too bad I'm on a different server. I know, right? I wish it was easier for us to all play together. What server are you on? I forget if I asked you already. Hardy says, yeah, thanks. And it's okay. I will be okay. Just, yeah, at the moment feeling like a volcano about to erupt. And yeah, so came for some chill vibes. And what better place for some chill vibes than the garden party? Aw, Heartness Hardy. I hope that we can make you feel happy. Solo Mom says, hello, good evening, happy 4th. Happy 4th of July, Solo Mom. It's so good to see you. Heartness, how have you been? Stan says, what are y'all doing in the desert tonight? We're working on some Landsraad stuff. We're working on some helping new players get started. Stuff like that. Chizzy says, N.A. Tartarus, Seat Rafana. Ah, yeah. So far this is the only character I've made. I'm gonna make more characters once this one's 200 though. I know I at least want one Harkonnen somewhere. I am forgetting where everything is. Maybe I just need to make a couple small. Or just grab 1 or 2 of these. Probably. That'll be fine. I also need... I don't have any more room, do I? I would really like to bring money. Oh, I don't need this. Okay, so I can bring money. Just in case anything happens, that way I can fly home. You know, always bring some money to call home. You can call from a payphone, if you know what that is. Honestly, payphones were just germ stations. Thank goodness that's over. Sorry. So germy. Hello, disease calling. Solo says, I'm doing good. I just put my son to bed and now I'm relaxing. Awesome. Friend. I am flying to you. Package delivery on the way. Stan says, looking back, it's hard to believe we got by with some of the technology and devices like that. It's like, there's definitely some nostalgia involved, but I am legitimately OCD, and so thinking about that now grosses me out. Whoa! I flew past. Here, this will be good enough. What's most important is that I don't get eaten by the worm. You're welcome. I probably have like 1,000 ammo unless somebody already gave you some. I assume that's what you're saying. Thank you too. So let me put this down. Pick this up. Doop-a-doo. Stan says, I miss the old landlines. What did you like about that? Well, I liked that they didn't spy on you. Hold on, I have to do donuts with your new bike. It's a proper donut. Alright. Let me put some stuff in the back for you. There's this. I don't think I did bring any light ammo, actually. There's this. There's that. There's this. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Is that all the things it can fit? I also have some more stuff to give you too. There's some stuff in here. Let me change the permissions to this bike so that you can have it. Oh yeah, invite to guild. Are you in the guild yet? You are in the guild. Edit permissions? Which sand bike am I on? I don't know. How do I know which sand bike I'm on? I have so many. I think it's this one. Okay, it looks like it's this one. We'll take hand off of it for now so that he doesn't accidentally leave with it. He might be like, hey, why is one of my bikes over here? Can associates drive it too? Or can they just put stuff in it? Like, should I take them all the way off the list? Hi, Kongville. It's good to see you. How are you? Could I please get a YouTube shout out for Kongville Survives and also for Solo Mom Gamer? The Hassmaster says, I think associate just ride in it and load it. Thank you. And welcome, Hassmaster. Kongville says, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Kongville says, how's Dune going for you? Dune's going really well. Thanks for asking. Have you thought about playing this game? It's super fun. Okay, so you should be good, but hold on, I've got more stuff for you. I want to give you this. And this. Was that everything? I can't remember. One. Did I accidentally get rid of one of my water bottles that I wanted to keep? No, there's that water bottle I wanted to keep, so probably everything's good. I think that was everything that I intended to give you. Doesn't hurt to have some extra health, but this is easy to make. Okay, so take these things in this box. And then also you get all the stuff that's in here. And if you need more help, let me know. You're welcome. Woohoo! Also, so like I was saying about making sure it's sheltered during a storm, or if you're leaving, if you're logging out, put it inside your house. But if you're like out in an adventure, what I recommend you do is find a place like up against a rock like this. And see how it says sheltered? Okay, so hold on. I'll have to turn my picture off. Let me turn my picture off and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so unsheltered, and then right there it says sheltered. So if you're just out adventuring and you leave your bike in a place where it's sheltered, even if a sandstorm comes, you'll be safe. But if you leave it in an unsafe place, it'll get destroyed. And when you are home, you should put it in your house with you. If you can, or build a place for it. Oops. Tried to turn the camera on and I like accidentally turned off the game picture. Hi, Stenmark. How are you doing? Ryan says, vehicle backup tool for the win. They don't have anything yet. They just started. So I'm just giving them stuff to start with. Plus, if you put stuff in your inventory of the bike, you can't store it in the backup tool. Yeah, definitely, Gilby. And then even better than sheltered is enclosed. So if you can find a place that says enclosed, that's even better. Stenmark says, struggling with migraine and PTSD, but I've got you on in the background with rain sounds. Thank you for having me on in the background, and I really hope you feel better. I heart you a lot, Stenmark. Everybody please go follow Stenmark. They're an amazing creator. They do awesome Fallout 4 content and a variety of other games. They like to do hardcore challenges like me, like survival permadeath runs on Fallout 4 and stuff like that. Good stuff. Sounds good. Have fun, Gilby. Let me know if you need help. Make sure you're in the guild. When you get to the 2nd level, feel free to use my base as you need, and if you want supplies for a boost or something, let me know. Anything that I have a lot of, you can have for free. Which I have most everything except for the stuff that's the current level that I'm working on, of course. That's like, whatever level you're working on at the time is like the most coveted level. And then everything under you is a little bit more like, I don't need that anymore. And how about you, Jason? Are you ready for me to come give you a package? Heartness Denmark, you're an awesome person too. Fair enough. Ramen Fella says, feel better, Stenmark. And Gilby says, Stenmark, you actual Sten. Jason Lee says, not yet. I'm still searching inside a crashed ship. Okay, take your time. And I will fly home. Or maybe I'll go fly to get Diamondite until Jason's ready for me to make him a package. So let's see. The Diamondite is... Well, let me make sure we still need Diamondite. The Landsraad stuff changes fast. So it looks like currently the things that are needed are industry pumps still and some Diamondite. Okay, I'm gonna go get some Diamondite. Bum ba bum. Kongville says, you have so much research to unlock. I think I could potentially research everything and still have research points left over at this point. I assume that they give you extra for like DLCs coming out or something. And yes, it's true that there's still some things I could unlock, but I have everything unlocked that's up to my level. And I don't really want to unlock stuff that is like above my level yet. Because then... Like, I just want to focus on the stuff that is next for me right now. I think I forgot to set my map marker, which is actually very dangerous for me to be flying. Kongville says, fair enough. But yeah, they have a generous amount of research, which I feel like probably indicates that they're going to add some more content with that. Maybe they were doing a test run to see how the game went, the game launch went and stuff, because you just never know these days how people are going to receive a game, right? So I anticipate that that was probably like, okay, let's see how things go. And it sounds like they actually do have a lot of stuff planned for this game. Hi, Zaxton. Welcome. Zaxton says, I do the same. I only unlock the stuff I can craft with my level resources. I have easy access to. I don't need to scroll through for MK6 gear every time I open a crafting menu. Exactly. Hi, Son of Batman. How you doing? Good to see you. Son of Batman says, question, why are you so high? I'm a little spice head. It's so spicy in here. Is there a storm coming? No. Okay. That was storm music. Stenmark says, vulture mode for the win. Heck yes. Kongville says, I have started unlocking some things in the last tier, but I haven't done too much there. I can't make much there yet without going to the deep desert. Oh, you are playing. I missed the part where you said that. What server are you on? Kongville says, I'm going to lurk while I figure out a movie to watch. Have fun and die well. Heartness, Kongville. Kongville says, yeah, woohoo. I love this game. I'm happy that you're playing it too. You're on a couple of private servers? Cool. Stan says, Darude Sandstorm. Kongville says, I have some issues with the game, but overall it's a great game. I know you said you wanted to go watch a movie, but if you ever feel like coming back and telling me what your issues are, I'd love to chat about it. I do think I'm gonna request like a separate sound bar for plane sounds and gun sounds. Because when it's like silent wind and then all of a sudden loud plane sounds, it drives me nuts. Or like when I'm just chilling and somebody's flying a plane around my house, it drives me nuts. Absolutely hate it. I really wish they had a different slider bar for that to control it. Stan says they probably make millions in royalties. Seriously. Alright. JJ says more like Santa Claus, since it's gonna be Christmas in July. Stenmark says this game is fun, and getting chased by and barely dodging worms is exciting. It is. I love the worms. Kongville says, yeah, if I don't find something to watch, I will. Sounds good, Kongville. Heartness. Zaxton says, every time I say sandstorm, my bro goes, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Like that? Just like that? Okay. Can I be comfy in the brokey chair? I hope so. Brokey chair for the win. Zaxton says, just like that. JJ says, sounds like somebody wants to be your wingman. Very funny, JJ. Very funny. And if I missed any chat, I apologize. Please feel free to put messages you feel like were ignored through chat again, as I don't have any rules about spamming or anything. And it's hard for me to tab out of the game to like scroll up in this game. So if I miss chat, it's usually just gone. And I think there might have been some messages that went past that I didn't get to see. Ooh, a new one. Cutting equipment. Oh wait, no, this isn't new. I just haven't been able to do it yet. Alright, let's go get some diamondite.
Welcome back. What'll it be?
I'm here to trade. I want to sell you nothing. I'm keeping my stuff. I was just kidding. Goodbye. JJ says, I'm sure certain brothers made the right decisions about it. And my jokes sometimes fly over people's heads. I love that. That's hilarious. JJ is back in full force. Whee! Oh, I need to drink water. And I need to make sure that my healing is up. Desi Spark, welcome. Great to see you. I hope you're well. Let's go. It's not the true sand experience unless you come in with a sword. Oh, I also need to eat more spice. Let's eat spice. We're a bunch of spice heads here. Spice girls. Hi everybody, I'm a spice girl. Today I'm gonna be Ginger Spice. Seems like the only Spice Girl we ever see anymore is Scary Spice, cause she's on... is it America's Top Talent? America's Got Talent that she's on? I think it's America's Got Talent. Zaxton says, since I started playing this, I got cinnamon in my coffee. Ooh, yummy. Ryan Reynolds says, AGT, Americans Got Talent. Yeah. I watch that sometimes because it's on after Jeopardy. We watch Jeopardy at my house. And everybody's like, I would have won the whole thing. Cable says someone cleared it. Oh, that's lucky. That's lucky because everybody gets their own loot. Although sometimes the people here are hiding. Yeah, I think they were just hiding. Whoa! Haha!
I see someone.
Who else wants some? Thanks for following me, Count KTO. Count Octo. Count Octo. Oh, I love that. Count Octo, welcome. I'm Dahlia. Hope you're having a great day. I love octos. And I love counts. And I love vampires. Count Octo says, hi, found you for the drops. Thanks for picking me for some drops. It's nice to meet you. Preparian, good morning. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Preparian says, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. Still loving this game. May I please get a YouTube shout out for Preparian? And everybody, if you're not already subbed to Preparian, please go give him a sub and say hi. He's awesome. He's also playing this game. Count Octo says, game is way better than I thought. I know, right? Like, I expected it to at least be fun. I played the beta and stuff and I had a good time, but it's like so good. I've pretty much taken a break on all my other games and I'm only playing this now. Like unofficially, unplanned, just like the only gaming time I have I'm spending on this.
Who's that?
Count Octo says, I wouldn't call it an MMO game like they said, but a survival explore game. It is great. Have you done much PvP? I haven't done the PvP yet, but I am leading a guild and I am working on the Landsraad stuff on the PvE side, but I plan on getting into the PvP soon. And thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. That means so much to me. I hope that you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your month of emotes. We also do a special thing here when somebody subscribes or monetarily contributes to the channel, where I paint your heart. I paint you a heart on a canvas. We call it Heartness Artness. It's going to happen at the beginning of tomorrow's stream. We do it once a week. So you are on the list for tomorrow. Heartness Artness, yes. And don't worry if you're not able to make it live. Hopefully you can find it on the VOD. But I'd love to have you here if you're available. Saxton says, I wasn't looking forward to this at all, and now I have 231 hours on record. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that. One time I walked up and touched the sparkly snake. It hurt. I zapped. And I died. And then I couldn't get close enough to get my stuff again because it was in the zapping. But I was like, I have to see if this kills me. And it did, obviously. But I was like, I have to see. Cable says, yes, ouch. Lesson learned. If it looks like it will obviously kill you, it obviously will. There should technically be a lot of boxes before we even get into the cave that has this diamondite stuff. Karis says, 310 hours so far. Ooh, that's great, Karis. Did you ever get those pumps you were looking for? I actually saw you write the message, but I was fighting, and then the hand and I wrote and said we had some, but I don't think you were on anymore. Cable says, I got 11 so far. I think I only have 1. Kara says, I did! I have my Thopter built! That's epic! So we have like lots of people in our guild built their thopters this week. I built my thopter. The hand built their thopter. Ellie built her thopter. Karis built their thopter. Ava built their thopter. So we're like about ready to have a full team in Deep Desert together, you guys. That's freaking epic. Let's go. And we do have room for more people if anybody feels like joining us. I believe the server and the seat are pasted in Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, just request that I put it through again and I'll put it in. But we're team playing. Still game! Oh my gosh, hi! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. It's so nice to see you. It's been a while. How have you been? Still game? So for those of you coming in for the first time, my name is Dahlia the Hologram. We're playing some Dune Awakening, which is a super fun game I've just absolutely been loving. How have you been? How was your stream? May I please get some big shout outs for Still Game? And everybody who's already here, please be sure to go follow them. Thank them for the raid. Spread lots of heartness. It's time for church in the game. She's starting her preaching. On Blue, welcome. Thank you for coming in with the raid. It means a lot to me. And Silver, can we please get a shout out for Still Game? Doop-a-doo. Still Game's been around a long time. I think I originally met them connecting through Goomy when Goomy Bear was streaming a lot. She's taken a break from streaming on her own channel, but she still streams on my channel sometimes. They're a very cool variety streamer. Looks like most recently playing Marvel Rivals. There's like some weird boxes hidden in some of these little cracks. I guess we got them all. Guess I got them all? I feel like I didn't though. I feel like I didn't get enough boxes. I guess we'll go back this way.
Yes. Now, my sisters, my brothers.
This is the lady from my Spice streams. I recognize her crazy voice. I'm gonna come in on Spice. Whoa! I'm running funny. I should probably turn on the quest for this area that I have. Usually when I'm here, I'm just messing around, so I never actually finish the quest here. I've just been here to farm multiple times. What is the name of the quest? I don't think it's there. I think it's here. The cult? Is this it? I think it's the cult. Search another one. Okay. You want me to search another container?
Who's that?
It's time to kill! There's a couple people you have to really watch out for in this sequence. Particularly the guy with the big gun. Why isn't my... Crap. Why isn't my shield working? I guess it is now. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Run! Ah! There's still so many of them. Get away! Get away! Escape! You have no chance. No! Okay, well at least I'm in a position now where I think I'll live. Alright. Yeah. This'll be fine. Now we're going back in! Time to go back in and ruin church. These people's church is gonna get ruined by me. Which is weird, because I'm kind of their religion. But they're like the mean congregation that rejects me. Ah! We could have been friends, but then you stabbed me. Didn't your mama teach you any manners? You must die! Hey! Not fair! Ah! Bad! Bad! Must heal. Not bad. Yay! I said bad because I thought I was gonna die, but I lived. Time to do more stabbings. Thanks, Stan. I've experimented with all sorts of builds, and lately I'm really enjoying sword master stuff. I still carry around really good guns, but I've just been stabbing and slicing and dicing. Alright, we need more spice. Time to eat. Can't consume spice in withdraw state. Okay, well that's good. I'm happy we're in a withdraw state. You know what happens in withdraw state. I think the withdraw states are more interesting than the regular states. Well, it's Taco Saturday tomorrow. Lucky. Now I want some. Hi, Shivam. Welcome. How are you? I want some tacos, too. I think there's some boxes up here, too. Did we get all the boxes up here? Maybe we did. I don't remember. A strange assortment of items belonging to at least 5 different people. Investigate sacrifice site. This is a sacrifice site? Caked with blood and body parts with no discernible pattern. Contact issuer. Okay. Yay! Quest complete. They're slaughtering people, vagrants and outcasts at this point, but their recruiters have been reported in many settlements. We cannot let this madness spread among the more useful members of the populace. Given what you have discovered, I'm sure the Siridar governor will soon be ordering the extermination of the mass carrot. I'm authorizing you to make a start on that. Kill some of the fanatics and report back to me so that I can include some analysis of their combat capabilities in my report. Sir, yes, sir. How many does it say to kill? Find a Cry's knife or a Cry's knife part. Contact issuer. For real? That seems complicated. Level 113, let's go! Alright, let's go up here. There's some good stuff in here. Are there any more boxes around? As the whole point of us being up here is for the boxes. And for the cool stuff. This is in general just a pretty good place to farm. Woohoo! This lady's worth a lot of XP.
Someone here! Got them! Shield up!
Where'd she go? She didn't want to fight me. I'm offended. Where'd she go? I want the lady with a lot of XP.
Shield on!
I hear her. There she is. Haha! 52 XP. She's worth a lot. Most of the other people are only worth like 12 to 16 XP. Whoa. I don't know if I need that. I don't think I need this. This is probably slightly more valuable than that. Although I haven't needed a lot of them. Can I go in here yet? Nope. These peoples are all killed. Let's go up here. Woohoo! Special treasure, let's go! What'd I get? Well, what will I get? I have to drop stuff. What do we not need? Definitely need that aluminum. I'm still making aluminum stuff. Guess I don't need this. This is very common. This I don't think I need. Probably breaks down to some good parts, but I don't particularly have to have it. This is what I'm here for. Alright. So I guess that's probably it. I don't think they have the diamondite stuff farther back, do they? Is that it? How many did I get? I got 8. Okay, well that's something. I think that the reason that those have been sitting there for several days is because you literally have to like do each location and then wait for them to reset. You got 45? Did I miss a bunch of treasure chests or something? I wonder if I missed treasure chests. Sounds like it, right? I should probably look carefully on the way out. I remember getting a lot more the first couple times I came in here, so. Lake of Base says, thought I'd say goodnight. Heartness, Lake of Base, thank you for coming by and saying goodnight. How are you doing? It's kind of late for me, honestly. And I'm hoping to start stream a lot earlier tomorrow, so we're probably getting close to winding down, and Hologram will have to go offline and get an update for tomorrow. Cable says, I know there's a small cave with some and one on the wall. Is that over here? Where is that? Is that in this area or somewhere else?
I see someone.
Lake of Base says, I'm going to another concert. Awesome! Where? When? What? They just like fell down and died. It was like magic. There was magic. My classes that I'm taking for this term are much more difficult than last term. They're very challenging. I've been working my booty off. So I actually have to do some school before stream tomorrow too, even though it's the weekend. But there's so much to do I can't have a day off, and that's okay. It's a short term. It's only like a 7-week long term. I'm doing 3 classes for it.
Someone's
And
here.
2 of them are actually much more difficult than some of the other classes I've done. Difficult, like, especially in the amount of work that I have to do. More so than it actually being super challenging. Although one of the classes is just, I don't know. I guess they're all challenging in their own way, though. None of them are unmanageable, they're just very time consuming and hard work. Where's the other bad guys? I can hear them, but I can't see them. Thanks, Lake-a-Bays. Lake-a-Bays says, your voice suits me, relaxing, almost like ASMR. That makes me happy. My voice is starting to get back to normal. It was damaged for a long time because of some illness that I have. But I've been doing treatment for a long time now, and my voice is starting to go back to the way it sounded before. Thank goodness, because I was scared for a while it was going to be gone forever or sound different forever. Oh, I never knew about this. Cool. Lika-Bay says it's awesome. You're so soft spoken. Thank you. Yeah, just bad RNG for me on that one. I got the little shards, but I didn't get any diamondite. Interesting though, I didn't know you could get through here. Well, I guess maybe that's all the things. So I guess I should fly and go turn in the 8 that I claimed, and then we'll see what to do next. Maybe it's about time to raid out pretty soon. Just because I'm tired, and I am planning on streaming tomorrow, hopefully for longer than today. I started a little late today because of the holiday and everything. I wanted to be able to eat a hamburger before stream, and I also wanted to get give everybody a chance to do whatever they were gonna do before it was time to hang out for stream. But tomorrow I'm planning on starting earlier. Oh, well, I guess I can do this tomorrow. I don't have to do that today. I still left part of a mission in there. Silver says, I am going to go watch ASMR. Peace out, everyone. Happy US Day, everyone. Stream elements? What? That's so weird. I swear that said a different name and then it changed to stream elements. I need to look at the other chat and see if it's just a bug. Alright, is this where I'm supposed to park? It's over here. Whoa! This game is so different once you get the ornithopter. It's crazy. It's really awesome. I still love bikes and I love riding around, but the ornithopter is a freaking game changer.
In the name of the Red Duke, how can I be of service today? Excellent. The manufacturing unit. Very delivery for House Ekaz. Noted. We'll
Okie dokie. Let's see if any of my contributions are worth anything or if I have to still keep grinding on them to get the first thingy. Diamond dust. Personal contribution 152. I'm gonna need a lot more than that to get the first prize on that. And let's see. The other one I think already got turned in. No, it didn't. Okay. I'm really close to getting the first prize on this one. So much so that I think I might go try to do that before I'm done. I don't know. Like, there's the chance that it'll still be available tomorrow. But it also might not be, so I kind of want to get it done while it's available. At least get to the first level. Because otherwise I'm kind of just, like, wasting my time. If I don't at least get to the first level of reward. Cable says, I just got 1,007 points for that. Grats. That's past first level. So see, that's worthwhile. You got your prize for that at a minimum. I got like 150 points. If I wasn't so tired, I would just grind them until I had a good amount of points. But I don't think I have the energy to stay up all night doing that. So you have to actually go to the person that is the house representative to claim your prize. But if you look at the Landsraad square that says that people want diamond dust, it'll tell you like what your personal contribution is, and it'll tell you the prizes, and it'll tell you the amount of points required for each prize. And that's on top of the fact that we're helping Atreides and our guild by doing that. But you do get a personal reward as well if you at least complete a certain amount. And for reaching 1,007 points, you did meet the minimum for the first prize, because the first prize is only 700 points. So, here, I'll show you. And I'll show everyone, because I was talking about it. So, we were doing the Diamondite. Diamondite is House Ekaz. We get 19 points per item of Diamondite dust. Or if you're in the deep desert, you would get 10 points for each moment holding the control point owned by them. And then the first prize, 700 points. Second prize, 3,500 points, etc. So yeah. Cable says, yep, I see that. I just didn't know where my prize was. Yep. Just wanted to show everybody too. I actually am not 100% sure where
Sector weather
House
alert. A large
Ekaz
sandstorm
is.
is approaching.
But when you find House Ekaz, you'll find your prize. And I would recommend doing it before the reset, because I don't think it'll still be there after the reset. I've got 23 right here, but I don't know, I might need them. So I thought I would save those. Sounds like there's a
Sector
storm
weather
outside.
alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh no, a sandstorm. Jason, are you still here? I'd love to get you added as a friend and get you in the guild before I raid out tonight. If not, no worries though, and I can just add you through DM or something. Shadrath still suit. Ooh. I bet the hand would love this. The hand prefers still suits. A spark sword! I would love this. Jason Lee says, I'm in the cave. I don't remember that part. But
Sector
I think
weather
that
alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
you can be in the guild and stuff and just go do your own thing. It's simply a formality of me sending you an invite. Jason Lee says, I'm huffing spice. Oh, that cave. The first spice huffing cave. Enjoy your spice huffing. Is your name Jason Lee in the game? Like, is it that easy? Because basically, I just need to know your name. Thank you so much for the sub. That's amazing. I really appreciate it, Jin Hanya. I'm Dahlia. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for the sub. Hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes for the month. Tomorrow at the beginning of stream, I'm going to add a heart for you in the Heartness Artness. And thanks for following me too, Jin. Super Heartness. Hi, Marks. It's great to see you. Welcome in. How have you been? Augie Doggy, hi. Super duper heartness, welcome. Jason Lee says, I just confirmed I'm in the wrong instance. As long as you're on the right server, it doesn't matter. And also, I think we can fix it by you jumping to my instance and building here. Then that should put you in the right instance, I think. Something is wrong with my multi-chat. I think I'm probably missing chat. Give me a second. Like, it's weird. It like keeps changing the name, but it keeps showing me the same messages. How do I reset this? Everybody type lots of stuff at once. Make it go fast. See if this fixes it. Okay, I think it's fixed now. That was like cool, but also weird. So I was very confused for a while and I might have missed some chat. Silver, are you still here? Because one of the messages, it looked like you were saying goodbye. It was Lake of Bays. Lake of Bays says, I'm going to go watch ASMR. Peace out, everyone. Happy US Day, everyone. Heartness, Lake of Bays. So for some reason, it looked to me like Stream Elements and Silver said that over and over and over again. And then it looked like Cable Hunter said that, and then it looked like Jason Lee said that, and then I was like, what the heck? And then it looked like Augie Doggy, and I was like, what? No, they're not all saying that over and over and over again. But it was like the messages got frozen, and then the names just kept rotating through that message. It was really weird. I've never seen a bug like that before. It was on my Stream Elements Live multi-chat. Augie Doggy, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. I did invite you to the guild. I don't think you've accepted yet because I invited you to one guild and then we left that guild and we reformed. But we'd love to have you if you want to join. The Augie Doggy says, this game frustrates me so much. Every time I try to stream it, they take it offline 1 hour into my stream. I've barely made it out of the starting area with the moving on quest. Aww. Yeah, that's right. They do the update right around when you are streaming, don't they? I'm so sorry. That's a bummer. Can I get a big shout out for Augie Doggy? And how have you been, friend? It's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm so happy you're starting to feel better, Marix. Heartness. Let me see if I can get Jason Lee added here. Hi, Joshua Reese, Heartness, and happy 4th of July. It's so good to see you. Yeah, Augie, it's just bad luck of the time you're logging in. If you can adjust the time you're logging in to be... Because the updates are only an hour long, so if you can at all adjust it to be before or after that, that's just the scheduled update time, I think. They do an update. If they're gonna do an update, they do it at the same time every day. But like the rest of the day, they don't have an update. Augie says, yeah, that's the problem. That's the only time I have open. That sucks, dude. I think I'm in the same server, but it says I am unnamed and unnamed server. I know that I invited you at one point. Let me look. Cable says they reset the servers once a day too. Yeah, but that only takes a second. The update's like an hour. And if that's literally the only time you have to play, that is a huge bummer. There you are. I can invite you to the guild again. I think it said player already in a guild. Mark says it was really rough for a while. Fun fact, your middle ear affects your eye movement, so vertigo can give you double vision and cotton head. Aww. Water Moons, it's great to see you again. How are you doing? Augie says, yeah, I stream 3 hours a day, so it just doesn't work. Maybe they will get it down to once a week, then I will try again. That makes sense. Does it say they're going to do an update today? Mark says, no update today. Watermoon says, I'm good. Happy 4th of July, Dahlia. Happy 4th of July to you too, Watermoon. Super heartness. And Joshua Reese, it's really wonderful to see you. It seems like it's been a long time since I got to say hi to you, so thanks for being here. Augie says, I will look next time I log in. I think since I was in the tutorial area, I couldn't see others or join guilds. I feel like you were in the guild that I disbanded and then we reformed, and it's the second guild that you haven't ever accepted the invite to. But I do think that at one point you were in my guild on this server. Watermoon says, playing some Dune. Nice. Yeah. What have you been playing, Watermoons? And Marks, if you ever feel like making an alternate character, we've got a good guild going over here. We're tradies. Augie says, maybe because I see your name every time I hover over servers. Oh, yay! Friend invite! Okay, so that fixes that, which was part of what I was trying to do. Thanks for helping me that way, Jason. Then I can get you in the guild. And I'll be on again tomorrow, Jason, if you want me to bring you like a care package. Marak says, I am too, although I much prefer the Harkonnen aesthetic. I'm gonna play Harkonnen too on a different server. After this girl's 200. Did you hit the deep desert yet? I'm able to go there, but I haven't gone yet. Augie says, have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, it's been a long time. Heartness Augie, thank you for being here. Everyone go follow Augie if you haven't. They're really nice. They make cool unboxing videos on YouTube, so sub to them as well. Speaking of subbing, if you haven't subbed to my YouTube yet, I think I'm only like a little bit less than 50 subs away from 2,000. If anybody is interested in following me on YouTube, we're pushing for 2,000 over there. We're also pushing for 8,000 here on Twitch. We're at 7,933 followers on Twitch. if anyone feels like following here. Jason Lee says, oh no, I am somewhere completely different. Mark says, I went out there today to try to get some titanium etc. and some jackass tried to force me into the desert for no reason, so that was fun. Thankfully he couldn't fly for crap. Aww. Cable says, I was in the deep desert today. It was not too bad. Hi Gilby, welcome back. So, guild, Jason Lee, alright. And then invite to guild. So the guild invite has been sent at your leisure. Look through the social menu and find it. None of this stuff socially in this game is very intuitive, I've noticed. You kind of have to just actually look through everything and then you'll find it. Oh, that sucks, Marks. Mark says apparently that's the latest grief is forcing Ornies down into the desert so the worm eats them. Silver says a swiveling Gilby. And Gilby says, so I have not yet completed the first area because I started to get tired, but I think I might be close. Don't worry about it. It took me several days to finish it, but I didn't know not to spend a lot of time on my first base, so I forget how much time I spent on my base. But... oh yeah, Jason, if you didn't hear me say earlier, don't worry that much about your first base. It's your second base that's going to be important, but the game doesn't really, like... the game basically forces you out of your first base. It does not allow you to keep it. So don't worry about, like, spending a lot of time on it. I wish somebody had told me that. I wasted so much time building my first base. That's why I'm telling you, even though it's kind of a spoiler, so that you don't waste a lot of time like I did. But the second zone is... like essentially the real beginning of the game. The first area is just a starter zone. It's just like a tutorial zone, and yeah. You can still go back there and do stuff, but the game really starts once you get to the second zone. Kara says, take your time, don't rush the game, explore everything. Yeah. Mark says, I was in an assault and they were in a scout, but I have a booster on it, so they couldn't keep up to do it. That's a good reason to put a booster on mine. I never use the storage because I always keep it on my little pocket thingy. I didn't want it that much. No point in staying in the first area. Like, I do have a lot of friends on this server, but it's not super often that somebody's new, and most of my friends are getting through the first area pretty quickly. So it makes a lot more sense for my base to be in the second area. Cable says, yeah, it doesn't tell you that you have invites unless you look. It's kind of annoying. And then, like I said, in case you missed it, hi Jordan, welcome back. Happy 4th of July. Nice, Merrick. Merrick says the assault can have storage and boost, and it's super slow. Unless you go to this setting that's in display. The two settings that I recommend are show text chat on HUD and show friendly indicators. Otherwise, this one, like, you won't see your chat messages unless you open your chat manually until you turn this on. And for some reason, it's off by default, which I really don't like. And then show friendly indicators is super good because if we're in a group together, that's like how people have their numbers and stuff in my group. You can see on the left of my water bar. And then I can see where people are on the map, and if they were in the same, like if they were standing next to me, I'd be able to see their number moving around and through walls and stuff. So that's like how you can play with people and follow them, is by having that on. It's very helpful. It's great to see you, Jordan White Wolf. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you made it. Happy 4th of July. Hope everybody had a great Independence Day. I do think I'm gonna start winding down the stream for today. We're streaming again tomorrow, hopefully with an earlier start and a longer overall stream time. It's gonna start sometime in the evening. I will post a message in Discord when I'm getting ready to go live, and usually I post at least a note on most of my socials as well. But I have some schoolwork to work on tomorrow and also stream to get ready for, so I should probably go get some sleep and rest my voice. Ugh. This has been fun. I'm happy that we at least made a little bit of contribution towards that stuff. I kind of wish I had finished it. Oh yeah, I was really close about stuff. Hey Marix, just so you know, I don't like talking about anything that is business related in chat. It's a big rule. Gilby says, I'd love to join you tomorrow, but I have weekly Sunday obligations. I will also be here the next day. So I guess it would be your Monday, but it'll be my Sunday. And that's the earlier stream. I hope you have good Sunday obligations. Let's see. Gotta refill my water. For that matter, I'm pretty thirsty. I guess it's time to sell this. Maybe I should actually deposit all my water. So the next day will be at a different time though, Gilby, just to let you know. I don't know what time it is for you when it's afternoon for me, but the Sunday streams, it's my Sunday, those streams occur in the afternoon. Although this week I could do a later than usual Sunday because I don't have class Monday morning because of the holiday. So we'll see. Not 100% sure what the timing of how late I will go on Sunday is. No promises. But it could potentially be possible for me to go a little later. Which is cool, because I don't usually get that option. I do think it'll depend a lot on how much school I have, because I have a lot of school going on right now. The school situation is crazy. Oh, so close. Is there anywhere else I can deposit these 2 swigs of water so I can sell this old litter john? Why did they name it a litter john? That seems like a weird name to me. Guess I could just go stand outside till I'm thirsty. That would also be an option of getting the water. Lol. Stand out in the sun until you get sunstroke. And then you'll need water. It's gonna work. Oh, is there spice outside my house? Nah. There's a snake in my boots. Cable says start running. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ah. Alright, my little plan worked. Now we can sell this. Sell the litter john. But it's got 1 drop of water in it. I have to get my 1 drop of water. I wonder if it's worth more with 1 drop of water in it. Man, the sun's going down. It's like, you can't have sunstroke. Not allowed. Not allowed. How often do you chase the sun in this game? Whoa. Whoa. That's weird. At some point the camera changed and my vertical stream started cutting off my face. Like the camera got cut off. Probably have to adjust that tomorrow. Yes, I love the Bene Gesserit run. I actually am a Bene Gesserit as my main class. It is
Still
really
alive.
good.
Not too bad. We had a bet going.
I think I have to take it out of my inventory. Rax says Compel is also red. My favorites are for Bene Gesserit. My favorites are Run, Weirding step. Are those my two favorite Bene Gesserit things? I think those are my two favorite Bene Gesserit things. Hi, just chatting. How are you doing? I don't know what that means.
Still alive. Not too bad. We had a bet going.
I like what you got.
Cable says I have them all unlocked, but the Sword Master. I have them all unlocked. Do you want me to tell you where Sword Master is? You probably just missed him. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, they do combine and they don't automatically combine, which is a little annoying. Cable says I know where he is. Okay. Just making sure. I used to have a bunch of neighbors, but now everybody's either moved on or quit playing. This used to be a neighborhood full of mansions. Now it's just empty. Yeah, I technically am. I technically am at the PvP level now. I'm still just kind of chilling and doing quests. I'm contributing to the overall war, but like so far I've only contributed through PvE ways. But I think we're gonna reconvene tomorrow so that I can get a chance to rest and do some homework tomorrow, and then we'll stream. Hopefully we'll get to all play together. Are you gonna play with us just chatting? We're starting to get a pretty good little guild. And a bunch of us have ornithopters now. Woohoo! Thank you everyone for being here. I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My Friday and Saturday streams are nighttime. My Sunday streams are daytime, afternoonish, Eastern time zone. I'll be back tomorrow after doing some homework, etc. Just chatting says I already live in the desert. LOL. If you haven't already, you're all invited to join my Discord. It's an active gaming community. People are cool on it. The more, the merrier. That sounds good, Merrick's. We've got it pinned to the top there. Canis Major Sahid. Love to have you. Send me a DM if you make a character and I'll add you as a friend into the guild. Or I think you're already on my friends list. So if I see you on my server, I'll just add you to the guild. Because we were Steam friends already, so you're automatically on there. Let's see, what else? If you're interested on following me on any of my other socials, I have all my links listed on my website, which is dahliathehologram.com. Jordan White Wolf says, heck yeah, have an excellent evening, Dahlia. Thank you, and you too. It's really nice to see you again. Also, for anybody on Twitch, if you haven't already subbed to my YouTube, I'm within 50 subs from 2,000, I believe. I'd love it if you helped me out by subbing over there. And if you are watching on YouTube, I'm less than 100 followers away from 8,000 on Twitch. So I'd love if you followed me on Twitch, please. But yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment afterwards. Let me know what you thought. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna raid out and find some cool people to hang out with. Heartness JJ. For the people on YouTube, please say hologram redirect in chat when we get to our next destination. It does take a few minutes longer for the redirect to go through, as opposed to like other platforms. So please just be patient on YouTube. It will happen, I promise. And if you're on Twitch, when we raid out, please use this raid message. Heartness Jason Lee, Heartness just chatting, Heartness JJ, Heartness Silver. Let's find some cool people to raid. I don't know how many of you noticed, but for like a split second, not a split second, for 30 minutes on my vertical stream on YouTube today, I had 900 viewers for like 30 minutes. And then they were gone. I was like, okay. Let me see if I can show you on the... I think I can show you guys on the stats. Well, yeah, it's like algorithms like, check this out. And then apparently I messed it up. Nobody wanted to stay. But yeah, for like 30 minutes I had 900 viewers. What the heck did I do wrong? Lol. Oh well. I mean, it's cool that YouTube pushed my content out like that for a second. Silver says, was that real or a glitch? I've been seeing YouTube streams have really high amounts of viewers lately, so I think that, like just chatting says, like the algorithm is at least trying to show people your stream. But yeah, there's been multiple times lately that I've seen my friends who stream on YouTube have like hundreds of viewers when they don't usually have that. So I do think that there's something about the way YouTube's pushing out the content that's changed. JJ Hartness, I'm happy you were here. Just chatting says, do it again tomorrow. I'll try. And Silver says, was that real or a glitch? I mean, I think it was real because it's in the stats, so... But we'll see what YouTube claims as it tomorrow, because they actually have a system where they double check views. And then tomorrow they'll tell you for sure how many views they believed you had. They're like, alright, were those real authentic views or fake views? Whatever fake views means. I mean, every once in a while when I think I have no viewers on YouTube, I look over and I've got like 40 and I'm like, okay. So yeah. Another thing with YouTube is people often are just watching from TV and they don't chat. So you don't always see Like, you can't always tell how many people are actually there from the chat. And I always stream with my view counts off. So I never know unless, like, I specifically open up to check for a second. Well, thanks for that vote of positivity, just chatting. Just chatting says 1% of YouTube viewers are humans. Here, I think I'm doing so well, and he's like, you're so popular with the bots. Chip Hartness. I'm happy that I got to see you for a second. How was your day? Hartness just chatting. JJ says maybe VPN software do not count. I honestly don't know how YouTube counts viewers. I do know that they do like a double check system though. So sometimes your views will look high and then the next day they'll be lower because they essentially like verify views. Silver says, are the rest holograms? Chip says, I'm late, but I'm here. Well, late's better than never. Hartness, Chip. Stan says, good night, Dahlia in chat. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Stan. Hartness. And just chatting says, shorts drain into live streams on the app. What do you mean drain into live streams? Now that's another thing about shorts. Like, yeah, since it was on shorts, those people might have watched me for half an hour and then be like, I'm not gonna hold my phone anymore and walk away. Like, it's way different than somebody turning on their TV or their PC and leaving it on. I know when I'm watching something on a short format, it's not for very long. Minoc Hartness, happy 4th! Yay! And thank you, Gilby, for being here. Chip says they count 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Yeah, I think like it's pretty much willy-nilly up till 300, and then at 300 they like verify all the views after that. They decided that 300 was the magic number, that they didn't want people to cheat on views afterwards. I watched some video on it. Some like YouTube training video. YouTube has a lot of training videos for their creators. Like, this is how everything works, if you want to know. So who should we rate on YouTube? Chip says 300 was a fun movie. It was. Ramen Fella Hartness, you have a good night too. I'm so happy you're still here. Why don't we go over and see Mr. Morp? He's always awesome. He's a good person. Looks like he's playing a Tale of Two Wastelands, which is a combination of Fallout 3 and New Vegas mixed together. We haven't been over to see him in a while. So both YouTube streams are going over to Mr. Morp. Chip says, so I guess it's hi and bye to sweet Dahlia. For tonight at least. Because I will be back tomorrow, Chip. Hartness. Just chatting says, do they pay more for 30 minutes of madness or 8 hours of relaxation? I mean, I guess that depends on who buys the ads for it, right? The way my rate appears is like a certain amount of money per 1,000 views, but the amount of money can vary based on, like, they'll disclaim it, but it can vary over time based on ads sold, etc. I suppose, like, overall it's gonna be the 8 hours of relaxation, but I don't know, like, 8 hours of relaxation probably isn't gonna be interrupted by that many ads. Still though, 8 hours is gonna have more ads than 30 minutes, right? I think that's just pretty much guaranteed. So let's see.
Did we just become best friends?
Chip says, just pay Dahlia $1 million a minute. She's worth it. Aw, hardness, Chip. You're so sweet. Who are we gonna raid on Twitch? Let me pull up our options. Find someone to raid. Have we raided Psychotic Persian before? They look kind of familiar.
Weather alert.
I think
A
we
large
raided them when they were
sandstorm is
playing a
approaching.
different game. But they're on my list. Oh yeah, I think that I raided him before when he was playing Small World. So we've both played Small World and now we're both playing Dune. But it looks like they are playing Dune Awakening with drops enabled. They appear to be more on the endgame side, so should be an interesting stream to continue to get your drops from. Well, let's go say hi to Psychotic Persian. As I recall, they were actually pretty chill. I think I've only been over to their stream once, but they were cool. So I'll be happy to bring y'all over there again. Please copy paste this message. Let's go say hi to a new friend. Keep getting our drops for this
Sector
game.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I will see you all tomorrow in the evening for a longer stream and some more Dune Awakening. Thank you for your time and for being amazing. Super heartness, my friends. Good night.
Advantage that the Harkonnen would get.